everyone. So I am driving my Tucson. With that, I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update considering my child needed some upgrades this weekend. So I was driving out to Laughlin and I felt a little bit of a weird shimmy as I was getting 3/4 of the way there. I live here in Las Vegas, so it's about a 90-mile trip, and roughly about 3/4 of the way there, I felt a weird vibration in the back of the car, and I'm just like, something is wrong. So I went to go have it checked at Discount Tire, and sure enough, I cracked the back right tire, and so I needed to get them replaced, but they didn't have my exact wheel size or my exact tire size, which is actually fine because I'll explain what happened in a minute. So the original tire size on the car is a 225/55/18 for this particular model. I upgraded it to a 235/55/18, which it raises the diameter roughly around 1/2 inch. So I mean, it didn't necessarily make a huge dent when it came to the speedometer. However, I will say it made my speedometer dead accurate. So naturally, car manufacturers, they will make the speedometer read a little bit faster so you don't get it, it lessens the blow if you get a ticket. But for me, of course, I am OCD, so I'd like things to be dead accurate, and putting the 235s actually made it dead accurate. So I no longer have a speedometer that's slightly off. When I put it onto a GPS, mine actually reads perfectly. In this case, however, a few things I've noticed with these tires, they are Falcon tires. The original ones that came on the car were Michelin. One thing I did notice is that it is a little bit louder when it comes to road noise. Granted, it's not unbearable by any means. I used to have a Honda Accord, so I mean, put that into perspective. This thing is still plenty quiet. But with that, it was one of those things where I was just kind of like, oh, okay. You know, and so it's a little bit louder. And of course, they're a little sticky because they're brand new, but I think that will change over time. The handling of the tire is pretty much the same as the Michelin. I'm not noticing much of a difference from either tire. It was just more or less, of course, it feels a little bit different since the tires are brand new, but with that, it's also very smooth, and the vehicle is no longer trembling in the rear end. I will say, however, that what was it called? I don't know how this will affect my gas mileage. It doesn't seem to be that impactful right now, but we'll see when I actually take it on another trip. I tend to take it a little bit slower at first when it comes to putting new tires on vehicles because they tend to stick to everything. They'll pick up nails, they'll pick up rocks more easily, so I maybe will break somebody's windshield within the next week. But it's okay though, they've chipped my car paint in the hood, so I get kind of bitter about that. I've used a lot of touch-up paint on this car already. I plan on repainting it at some point. But basically, it's more or less, you know, I do be careful because I want to be able to trust the tire first. I want to road test it and ensure that everything is a-okay. But otherwise, I mean, it was great the way it happened because, for one, the tire didn't blow up. I was really happy about that. I would have hated to have that happen. But secondly, it was also nice because I was going out with friends, so I was just able to go in their car and we hung out for the day, and then literally they just dropped me back off to go get my car, and then we hung out and played bingo, and I lost my ass. But so I'm definitely an old lady when it comes to bingo, so I'm so sorry. But yeah, so I mean, it worked out perfectly. I was able to drive the car home the same day, so yeah, it was quite fun. But in any event, I just wanted to give you guys an update on the vehicle. I had to get Falcons on it, and I have to say I actually do like them. They also really make the car look good. I love the way the wheel looks with the 235/55/18s. So if you have a Hyundai Tucson and you want your speedometer to read more accurately, and on top of that your wheels look fire, I definitely would go with the bigger tire. Of course, with that, this is on the SEL trim with the updated wheel package, but yeah, love it. So you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I have more content coming, but I do have to get some more, essentially I gotta see what's wrong with other cars, so that way I can put it on here and be like, hey, something's wrong with this one. The Subaru might be next. I think there's something going on with the window, but we'll get there. All right, folks, have a good one.